Hey y'all, so on today's video, I am finally getting around to getting my boxwoods hedged up. They need it badly. I just haven't gotten around to it. I try to trim my boxwoods like a month and a half generally before now, depending on weather. And I really like to keep it under 80 degrees when I am hedging them up in order to avoid just any brown leaves, any kind of hedging shock that they might get. I always spray wilt stop over the entire boxwood after I finish pruning it up. However, it's just my preferred method that I do it under 80 degrees. However, that is not today. I think it's like 85 degrees, but it is overcast and cloudy here today. And it's gonna be overcast and cloudy for the next 3 days. And so it's the perfect opportunity for me to get these boxwoods hedged up. It's also supposed to rain, no shocker there. We've had so much rain this spring. We've had so much rain that actually some plants up in the front are struggling a little bit because we just have not dried out whatsoever. I've not watered one time this year thus far, and it's June. So anyways, I just now getting around to getting my boxwoods trimmed up. I will take you through the process. It's really simple. I have a little cobalt electric trimmer. I don't like to use hand shears. It's a lot more work. There's a lot of boxwoods up front, and this is just faster and more efficient for me. I'll put a towel around the base of the boxwood as I'm trimming it up to try to keep some of the debris from falling on the plants below and in the dirt. So I really think that is probably it. I think we've covered everything. I'll show you what I use over there, and I will link it in the comments below just in case anybody is interested in any of it. Some people will be glad that this is not a bee video. I have posted a lot of bee videos lately just because it's bee season. I have to do a lot with the bees as of now, and I always lose followers, or excuse me, subscribers when I post bee videos, which doesn't really bother me, but it's interesting to me that you would unsubscribe and then versus just not watching the video. I don't know. I post them because it's super beneficial for me. They are getting a little bit more attention than they usually get. Some people are a little bit more interested in the bee videos than they were initially. So anyways, why don't we go up to the front? Goose and I are going to get some boxwoods hedged up and everything cleaned up, and I want to get it done because I think it's supposed to sprinkle. I don't think we're supposed to have heavy rain, so we're going to try to get it done before then, and then Goose gets to go to the dog park. So anyways, let's just go up to the front and let's get started. Also show you here quickly what I'm going to use. This cobalt hedge trimmer here, a little shrub rake, I have a towel in here, my kangaroo basket, and some wilt stop. This wilt stop goes a long ways, so usually one bottle will take care of every single boxwood that I have in the front. I did trim up the back boxwoods a while ago, so they don't need to be done, and the front are just woolly and they are driving me nuts. Okay, so I'm gonna hedge this one up first so that you guys can just see a close-up. Like I said, there is absolutely nothing special about how I do this, and honestly, I may or may not put a towel around. I usually don't put a towel around the big ones. I just kind of use my shrub rake. So you'll probably see me throw my towel down here and there, but check out the Helen von Stein lamb's ear. That is how much rain that we have gotten. It is struggling. Even this bigger one over here, it's a little bit hard to see, but there's a lot of brown in it as over here. So it's just kind of a bummer. Our soil holds moisture really well, which I'm super thankful for, but then we also have these issues. And then as I go through here and see some of the allium that need to be removed, I will do that. Allium only gets removed by me when the stalk is totally brown and dead, and the leaves are brown and dead as well. You can see here, I could probably remove this one right now, but the stalk's just a little bit green. So I'll just totally let that go brown before I pull it. And if it's hard to pull, I also don't pull it, but like this one, the leaves back here, you can't see it, but they're absolutely, actually that one's a little more stuck in there than I thought, so I will leave that. But really what you need to do is just at least leave the stalk until the leaves are totally brown and withered away. But sometimes I like a little bit of the texture of these leftover spent allium blooms. It kind of adds a little height during this time. So anyways, let me get my trimmer and we'll get this bad boy trimmed up, and it will make such a big difference. Goose, come. Goose, come. Thank you. Stay. Stay. Thank you. Goose, stay. Stay, Goose. Stay. I know. He's like 47 pounds now, so. Did you just start driving school? Goose, stay.
No, I've been doing it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I already have my permit.
Oh, okay, cool. Fun.
I have to take a pillow though because I'm too short for the car.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. I get it. I'm not tall either, so I feel your pain. How many times a week do you have to drive?
Well, I just have to get my 6 hours in.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. Cool.
I mean, I already drive to the grocery store and stuff.
That's easy in the summertime, huh?
I just have to,
Mosquitoes are bad.
yeah. But I just need to get my hours.
Yeah, cool. Well, that should be pretty quick.
Hey, baby. Are the kitties out?
I don't think so. They've been out all morning, but I'll text you. I'll text your mom when I let them out. I bet she comes. Stay, Goose. Stay. I bet she comes out in the next couple hours or so. I'm getting ready to take him to the dog park when I finish this, and the cats will probably come out then.
Which
I bet.
dog park?
There's a place called Bar K.
Oh, we take our girls.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take him there later, and then the cats will probably come out. So I'll let your mom know, and then you can be on the lookout for them. Stay, Goose.
Get out of here before the mosquitoes.
Yeah, I know. They're gonna eat you alive. Stay, Goose. Good job, buddy. See ya. All right, so huge difference there. I'm just gonna go pick all this stuff. I'm probably, honestly, just gonna blow this all out of the beds. That will make my life a little bit easier today. I'm in somewhat of a hurry, but all I do is what you just saw, and then I step back and readjust, step back, readjust. That's my method, nothing special. So I will speed this up just a little bit, and I will go and spray wilt stop over the entire boxwood after I'm done, and that's pretty much it. It's very hot. It's very muggy, and we're not even halfway done. All right, now that everything's trimmed up, I'm just gonna go through here and spray everything with wilt stop. It is nice and overcast, and it's also humid, so it will help with water retention on these. But wilt stop is just basically a pine resin that helps seal some of the cuts to prevent some of that tip browning and things like that. So you get a little more browning, some tips, I think, with a hedger like I use, just because it's not like one single cut. It kind of goes back and forth, and so that is the downfall of using a hedge trimmer like I do. But there's just so many boxwoods up here, and it's so much easier, so much quicker and faster and more efficient for me to do it this way. So I will go back and spray everything with wilt stop, and then I got to get everything cleaned up, and that will be it. All right, well, we are done here. Got all of the boxwoods trimmed up. Do you ever get done with a gardening project and think, gosh, I should have just done that a couple weeks ago when I had a couple hours? It would have been so much easier. But I'm so thankful to have this done. And as I'm doing all this, I realize how much that I need to actually weed up here as well. So I might just go ahead and jump in and do a little bit of weeding. I use about a half a bottle of wilt stop. I usually use about a whole bottle on all of these, but because it's so overcast and cloudy and I expect it to rain, I didn't want to waste a bunch of wilt stop on these boxwoods just for it to be washed off by the rain here, probably more than likely tomorrow. So that is all that I have for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one, and hopefully I'll get all of this weeded up here. We can do a front yard tour, we can do a backyard tour, and for all of you guys asking, the powder bath is done. I just haven't had a chance to film it. It is done, and that video will be coming out. I think that's one of my most asked questions in the comments when I put out a video. So that is coming hopefully within the next week or so. We have just been a little bit busy. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.